In ocean science, and particularly in deep sea exploration, it is on the cutting edge. It's getting access to parts of the ocean that we have never been before. It is creating new tools that allow us to see and measure and sample better than we ever have before. But we've been doing this for a decade or more. We've been the kind of scientific field that will borrow incredible innovations from every domain and bring them into the oceans and say, now we can see better.
We're experiencing a time where we would never have experienced before, where we're able to get all this data about our ocean.
So this particular cruise that we've done was about improving our knowledge of the seabed. We had an opportunity to take EV Nautilus. The ship comes with a particular set of equipment, what we call a spread, and it was about getting the best value or the best opportunity out of what was available from that.
Welcome to EV Nautilus, exploration vessel Nautilus. So the ship behind me is Ocean Exploration Trust, Pride and Joy. So this is our 68-meter vessel that's been here in the Cook Islands for 3 weeks running an expedition in partnership with NOAA and the Cook Islands government.
A bit like Jules Verne's Nautilus, which was a submarine that did 20,000 leagues under the sea. I think this version of Nautilus has done a lot more than 20,000 leagues over the sea as it explores each part of the world. Nautilus has really found a bit of a niche, what it's really good at. And what it's really good at is remotely operated vehicle operations.
On the ship, we have multiple technologies that we can deploy depending on kind of the setting that we're in. So we're on the back deck of Nautilus right now. So what you see here are our two main remotely operated vehicles, or ROVs. And for this recent expedition in the Cook Islands, our main vehicle that we used was ROV Little Hercules here. So this vehicle is capable of going to depths of 6,000 meters, which is the reason that we used it, because our other vehicle behind me, which is our larger vehicle and more capable of sampling and doing more work, is only capable to going to 4,000 meters. So Little Herc was a great part of our toolkit here. It's outfitted with lights. We had on an ultra high definition camera from Deep Sea Power and Light during this expedition.
As I understand it, the highest quality video camera ever used subsea at these kinds of depths. It was literally a prototype that came on board with two special engineers, and that had to be integrated into the existing systems on the ship.
So we really relied heavily on that asset, as well as some of the acoustic systems on the hull of our ship, and that's our mapping systems. So areas where we don't already have high-resolution maps of the seafloor within the Cook Islands EEZ, we're able to use our systems to collect a lot more data to kind of fill in some of those knowledge gaps. So we know what the seafloor really looks like in those areas.
A need has emerged to understand these particular environments that are very deep, that are hard to get to. And honestly, it's like we've been preparing for this for the past couple decades, building these tools and now pointing them right at the problem that we have in front of us. And so I'm really optimistic about our potential to gain knowledge very quickly, to understand these environments, and to help folks in the Cook Islands or other countries make really good decisions about what to do with their resources.
And that was exactly what we needed in the context of the mission that we agreed to with NOAA and OET.
Our mission is really kind of threefold, right? I mean, first is, to really do scientific research of the seafloor so we can really fill in knowledge gaps. We also want to think about how we can really effectively apply technology and innovation to that process to make exploration more effective for everybody. So we're in our ROV control room right now. So this is where we operate our deep sea robotic vehicles from. And since they're tethered to the ship, we're able to keep them down for as long as we want to keep them down there for, because they receive all of the power and communication from the ship and communication from this control van.
This was my 8th research cruise or expedition, but for the first time I got to be part of, ROV operations, which is the tool that we used.
In the back row, this is where all of our scientists and science communicators sit. So they're working really closely with the pilots to implement the dives. Also talking with scientists on shore, making sure that they're really a part of this as we're exploring, as well as the public that are tuning in through our live streams and asking questions and talking to everybody in real time and really participating right alongside our scientists.
Yeah, it was great. The onshore participation was tremendous. Much like having the Cook Islanders on board with us was mutually beneficial to me. I learned as much from them as hopefully they learned something from me. Likewise, having the community of scientists, citizen scientists, and general public involved in the telepresence work helped create a more collaborative and collegial environment to conduct this type of exploration activity.
And then right behind them, we actually have a broadcast studio in here. So we're able to do live connections with classrooms while we've got an active team exploring in here, giving an over-the-shoulder view to youth around the world to really participate in the discovery as it's happening.
So that was amazing, I guess, having Cook Islanders be on the boat and explaining to younger Cook Islanders, hey, you know, there's this great opportunity that we've been able to be part of. And, you know, if you have ambitions or aspirations, you know, to do this type of work, you definitely can do it.